All right, so announcements. So, yes, thank you to all the animators who have been responding to our call for animators. Again, we've been able to make a nicely sized animation team. Everybody's flying through the animation test, and the creativity that we're seeing with the animation test, amazing.
Yeah.
Literally the eye design,
Yeah,
like
everyone
hilarious.
Very different.
Yeah, personality, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And then so one thing though is we are going to be looking for animators to help with the Kickstarter trailer. Essentially, what's going to happen is one of our lead animators, Greta, she's going to be making like what the main keyframes for the animation, and then and then we're going to be looking for probably two assistant animators to help with like the in between, so that then we can have like a loose kind of Cuphead cutscene trailer like. Yeah. And then from there, we're also going to be adding in various shots of the game itself. So you'll be able to see the trailer hopefully at the end of the month, next month. And then, and so we do want to apologize for the build not being launched next week. We did run into some trouble implementing the boss fights. The boss fights do have a slightly more advanced system than the normal battles that will be happening throughout Monochrome. However, we have been able to get through that over the past week. So we will be launching the updated build this week, hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely by Wednesday. So you can look forward to that. We'll be linking to that via itch, and it'll be on the same battle build page with the password being on guard. And then, okay. So I'm gonna start the screen share. Okay, cool. So tonight we'll be launching the marketing bout. So what we'll be doing is after the call, we'll be creating a marketing bout channel, and then we'll be linking to all the resources from there. But essentially, we have everything on a single Notion doc. And starting off with the rules. So the format for the marketing bout will be kind of similar to the current item move bout, though a little bit different. So what's going to happen is we have an approval-based track, and underneath the approval-based track, we have different core categories of the types of submittables. So those different types being comics, memes, and ads, and also radio narrator sound bites for musicians. So underneath each of those broader categories, you'll see different topics such as like Otto having trouble waking up. So what that is for the topic, you'll be creating the category. So you'll be creating a Otto's trouble waking up comic, and then there's a description right here you can read to help get more ideas about what the comic format could be. And by format, I mean storyline. And then underneath the description, you will see a submission form. So clicking on that and then sharing that. Okay, so in general, this is going to be the format for the submission forms. It might vary a little bit between the different categories and the topics, but you'll see that when you go to submit. But again, in general, you'll be inputting your email. If you're working on the team, inputting the team name, Discord, your team members' emails, and then the Twitter, your Twitter handle, and then the Instagram handle, and then underneath tag. So that shows that it's just Otto's waking up. So yeah, that's for our sorting purposes, so you can just mark that. And then hopefully we'll go back and make this Otto. But anyway, and then the track itself, so you're gonna click select an option. And then for the track, you're gonna do art or writing. So as an example, again, this is the Otto waking up comic. So if you want to submit, but you don't have an artist on your team, you would, for example, choose writing. If you want to submit and you're an artist, you could just do art. And then if you're a team and you have like an artist and a writer, you can do art and writing. So hopefully that makes sense. We'll be answering questions in a few moments. And then underneath that, submission upload, and then just reviews on bout ideas. All right, so switching back over to the Notion. All right, So you can see here that, again, we have comics, and there's just like Otto's Trouble Waking Up, Rael's Patience, Sleuthing with Smolder, Smokestack on the Water, and then we get into memes, Tunify It, You Can't Handle the Tune, and then ads like a movie poster, Billboard Brawl. So yep, and then we're hoping to be adding to this list over the coming weeks. So right now, there's maybe around 10-ish. We hope to get to at least 20, 25-ish. And then going into more submittables. So tomorrow we will be launching the leaderboard. If you participated in the character creative ballot and you participate in the marketing track specifically, you're familiar with the leaderboard system we'll be using. Essentially, what will happen is we'll be launching a leaderboard. You'll be entering your email in order to sign up. And then from there, you'll be given different actions you can take in order to gain points on the leaderboard. So examples of those actions would be like liking a Facebook post, liking a tweet, sharing a tweet, liking a YouTube video, and things of that nature. You'll also have the ability to submit items and potentially videos. All right. And then for those that aren't too familiar with the world of Monochrome, we did link to some of the lore docs so that you can see the characters, the story, the world, and the general art style. So that should be a good broad overview. So now we'll answer any questions. And if you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat, or you can raise your hand by, Nick, you want to say it?
Yes, in the participants panel on the right, there is a little raise hand option. So use that, and we can unmute you, and you can ask a question.
And I'll go ahead and drop this link in the chat so that people can see it.
Yes.
And again, after this call, we'll be creating the marketing Bout channel where there will be this document linked in that channel so that you'll be able to view it anytime. Let's share the screen for a moment more. Okay, here we go. Yeah, right. Okay, and then one last thing I will say is that unlike the item move out, it's not going to be a rolling approvals. So what's essentially going to happen is when we close the bout on September 20th, we're going to be picking the top like 1 to 3 entries, depending on like the topic and the category. And then those winning entries will receive the payment amounts that are listed next to the topics. And then outside of that, after we pick the winning entries, if you like accumulate a lot of winning entries, there will be bonus prizes. We'll be listing those in the near future. Right now, we're still finalizing like the Kickstarter rewards. So we do want to be able to reward people some Kickstarter rewards for participating in the marketing bout. So those will be listed in the near future. All right, doesn't look like anybody has any questions. So we're gonna keep going. Let's see. So, okay, so tonight at 12 a.m., the massively multiplayer casual game design bout will be closing. And essentially, that bout was a game design bout focused on creating a casual experience that could be played between like 8+ players. What that bout essentially does is it will be determining the next game that the workshop as a whole will be working on. So one, if you'd like to participate, let's see, is it typically? So in the Discord channel, there should be a link to the ticket link. I'm going to real quick. Nick, do you have a Discord tab open?
No.
Right here. Yeah, okay, so I'll share this real quick. Okay, cool. So hopefully y'all see Discord, and then essentially in the lobby, there's the game design bout channel, and then you will see one, the link to the Notion doc, but then two, the link to a ticket leak page. So there is an entry fee for the game design bout, but then after paying that entry fee, you just have to create a 5-page GDD. There's also other formats I'll go over in a second, and then you'll submit to this Airtable form. So I'm going to switch over that to the Notion doc. Okay, and scrolling down. So you can see under submittables, there's a 1 to 5 page GDD or 15 slide max pitch deck. And then we have the templates right here. And then we also have some questions to think about before submitting along with resources. The prize for the bout will be $500 along with 33% revenue share from the developed game. And then you'll also have the opportunity to participate as a director in the game's development. All right. And then awesome. So then one thing I will say is that we haven't gotten, so compared to the number of entry submissions, yeah, I guess entry submissions and the number of like game design submissions, they don't equal each other. So for those that paid the entry fee and haven't submitted on the Airtable yet, please submit by tomorrow night. And then if you don't submit by tomorrow night, we'll be reaching out to you about refunding the entry fee. All right, awesome. So if anybody has any questions about that, you can drop them in the chat along with the marketing belt. I'm gonna open up the chat right now.
You got like multi-tab to it.
Oh my God, did I just close it by clicking on it? Yeah. Well.
Yeah, you gotta like mash it sometimes. Share your screen.
I see that. It'll show up. Let's just stop the share. Yeah.
Nope.
Well, seems so interesting. All right, doesn't look like anybody's dropping any questions. Is everybody tired tonight?
I certainly am.
Yeah, right? All right. All right, so we got the explanations down. Whoa, it took long enough. Awesome. All right, so we'll just keep going then. So let's see. So item and move about. Let me see if I have that open first. Yes, okay.
Lots of windows.
Yeah, right? That's interesting. So let me open it first. Yep, okay. Yeah, so you have to click on it. Okay, so, what? Oh, you're right. Hey, okay, so item and move design bout. We have extended this to September 20th, and essentially what we've done is, again, this information is also linked in the Discord underneath the item move bout channel. But what we've done with this document is we've expanded it since last time we reviewed it. So one, we made sure to add the Monochrome board links so that then you can look at those to help come up with item and move ideas. But then two, we've expanded upon the item types descriptions. So we have the types, the descriptions themselves, and the examples. All right. And then if you scroll down further, we have the move types. And then for this bout, all you have to do is there's a submission template. You can download this, fill out the template, and then enter the submission form. Outside of that, submissions are on a rolling basis, and then there are rewards for doing multiple approved submissions. And then one thing I will say is we apologize for those who have like submitted and we went over yours last week and you haven't like been approved yet. We got really caught up in writing a lot of contracts for prepping for Kickstarter assets. So we apologize for that. But going into this week, we're going to be approving those assets. And then next week, we're going to be reviewing those approved assets and continuing forth with the item move out. But yes. So again, download the template. You can import it through the submission, input it through the submission form, and then item types, move types, links, and that is really it.
Yeah, it's super helpful if you come up with any cool concepts for different items or moves. It's a really easy way just to get just to help us out a lot. So it's appreciated for any submission.
And it's an easy way to get $4.
Yay!
And we need 100 to 250. Well, again, it's probably 150 to 300 total items and moves. So times that by 4. Hey. So again, if you're just doing submissions, sketches are fine. Short gameplay descriptions are fine. And then plenty item/move ideas.
You do not need sketches.
You do not need sketches. Yep.
And the template is a rough suggestion. You do not have to use it. You can make your own.
Simple suggestion, non-mandatory.
Yes.
All right, let's see if we can open the chat this time.
We have one big one that we can't. Let's see.
Wow. You should message Zoom and be like, "Yo, your chat featured." Oh. So what you have to do is hold the stop share button and then let go off of it.
Wait, what?
That's what I did. Yeah, right. But okay, let's see. So that's 400 penny candies.
Yes. 2 of those you can get some wall food truck.
Well, right? Oh yeah, 2 submissions is literally a meal.
Wow.
All right. So no questions either. Okay, I'm gonna stop the share real quick and hop over. Yeah, right. I'm gonna hop over to the Airtable real quick and see like how many submissions we've gotten. We need to stop doing the main name as a Discord name so that we can like share this more often. Yeah, switch that. Yeah. But anyway, so item move out. It's 26. Yeah, so guys, we're only at 26 submissions. We want a lot of submissions. If you have any idea, don't be afraid to submit, even if it's just a rough idea. And then I guess since y'all aren't asking questions, we'll ask questions. Hey,
yes.
A reverse Q&A. Da-da-da-da. So, what could we do to get more submissions for the item and move out?
Well, that's a very good question.
I don't think it's targeted. I think it's timed perfectly. Money! Okay, you know what? You know what? Yeah. Let's do it. I mean, yeah, they want money. Let's give them money. Like what? Okay, 1 second. What else can we do besides money? I'm going to do math while Nick reads more stuff. I don't have my phone.
Oh, it's already been submitted and approved. So lists for approved ones would help a lot.
Yes.
Let me make a list of that. List of submitted
Money.
and approved items. Yeah, do the math on that real quick. By math, it means calculator. Item submission cap.
Huh?
There's a cap. There's a cap.
Well, it sounds really does cap. Let's see.
For like individuals, I guess. It's
Ability to monochrome receive 25. Or no, yeah, that's like extra reward. I don't think there's a cap listed anywhere on the document, but if there is, please tell us where. Yeah, you can keep scrolling to that. I'm gonna keep doing this math. Oh wow, they're going now. Make sure. See, some of the writers on Wednesday were asking if they could submit past 50. Past 50? Is there a cap? Okay. So maybe the cap that you guys are talking about is when I keep saying like 150 to 300. I think that's like the ones that we're looking to approve. But if there's 1,000 submissions, that's essentially like really good for us to just pull from as a whole. Again, if you do a submission, so one, yes, we will start approving and rejecting and being more communicative with that, so then y'all know where your submissions are standing. But two, don't think there's a cap. There's only a cap on like what we're looking for. So feel free to submit anything you want to submit. Again, even if it's just like the roughest sketch ever, or it's just like a very punny name. It doesn't have to be a fully fleshed out idea. Okay, continuing with this math. Sweet Souls 200. Okay. So real quick. Okay. So this is what we can do. So what we'll do is right now we have like, if you get 25 approved submissions, you have the ability to join the Monochrome workshop or get bonus payments. So what we're going to do is one, we're going to keep the base payment price at $4 for submissions, but we'll start lowering the tiers. So essentially, we're going to do like a 5 submission tier, a 10 submission tier, and take it from there to create more rewards-based tiers. Does that work for everybody? Yes, yes. Okay, awesome. Cool. So let me write that down in my notes. Nick, you have such a cute smile on your face. Yeah. Funny.
All right. And for future bouts, having a big overview of the bout. Yeah, I definitely think we need to add those channels to the workshop.
You see, no, I want to get
Actually,
the workshop. Yeah, I want to get the workshop over to the lobby. I think what we should do is, honestly, I was thinking about let's close down some of the workshop channels and then have them, just tie it. Like a link, there would just be a link to the lobby.
Whoa. Yeah. Yes. Oh, I like that.
Okay, but anyway, create tiers.
You can link to specific channels in a different Discord.
Yeah. Remember that happens all the time when we try to invite people.
That's crazy.
Okay, so create tiers for item move out. Then go over approved and rejected.
Oh man, chicken snatches.
Oh yeah, dude, beautiful, right? Okay, so we also need to make the link easier to find. Okay. So I think that's really just us, like, in the announcements, continuously linking to the Notion doc.
Yeah.
Maybe the channel, but I think the Notion doc. And then make link easier to find. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for being super honest. So we'll be adding those changes.
Any other questions?
Yeah, we have more questions. Oh, you know I always have more questions. Yeah, right. What are you talking about? All right. So put it in current events, too. Yes. Oh, wait. A question for us. What is the plan after our art test? And then writing opportunities. Okay, so 2 questions, art test and writing opportunities. All right. So the plan after initial art test. So what happens for artists? So 1, we got rid of interviews. So all that happens now is onboarding. So what happens is you join the Discord and then you're onboarded through the various Discord channels in the workshop Discord. And then after your initial art test, you're assigned a smaller art contract. So it might be something like 1 to 5 items. And then after you complete that first initial contract, you get like a more normal size contract. That's probably somewhere between like 10 to 20 items. And then from there, you just keep taking on contracts. In general, contracts are due 1 to 2 weeks after you take them on, especially if it's like environment-based contracts. Right now, for the Kickstarter focused contracts, we are asking for artists to submit a little bit faster than usual because we have the Kickstarter launching on September 29th. And then as far as writing opportunities go, Thomas, I don't think you missed anything because I think you were part of the writers who created that initial group of side quests. So essentially what happened was we had writers, I believe everybody that was in the initial group did get a side quest, and then also the people who won the writing track of the character created Bout. So they all worked on side quests, and now for the writers that are joining that are new, essentially, the people who worked on the side quest created a set of tertiary and secondary characters, which now we need to flesh out a bit more before we pass them off to artists. So we're having the writers flesh out those secondary and tertiary characters more, and that's the current set of tasks that they're working on. In general, right now, our writing managers, Vaughn and Cal, have been assigning out 1 to 2 characters per writer. And then again, any of the writers that are new, they're taking on some of the more tertiary characters from the side quests that the other initial writers wrote. So that's how the writing opportunities are working.
And there's also a little onboarding section specifically for artists in the art resources channel of the Discord.
The workshop Discord.
The workshop Discord, yeah. If you go in here, there's a link right here, and there's a little section just about onboarding and kind of the following steps, and basically all the way up to submission of a commission and just the next steps. So I would definitely check out this section.
Awesome. And then chat. You can always pin a link to a Discord channel so anyone can easily find it. Yes. The number of pins we would have. Oh, that one only has one. What? There's only one doc? Yeah, you should pin it.
And that. Oh, yeah, pin it. It's been pinned.
Wow. This is a clean art resources channel. Good job.
Yeah, it's just going to keep it all off of the actual channel with all the images. Yes.
Wow, nice. We got into the point where we all kind of work in different sections of Monochrome. So sometimes it's pretty cool when you come back to somebody else's section and you're like, wow, it's been a month or two. Nice. Let's see. So, all right. I guess I'll start asking questions again. What was my question?
You should have. Writing opportunities.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a question.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So essentially, for the marketing Bout. Don't worry. You guys go first. So,
This is what I talked to you about the other week. Yes.
Well, all right. So I remember a bit back. I wanted to discuss the current battle build and improving its design. You still have an opportunity to talk about that separately once.
Design session.
Design session.
Sometime soon.
Sometime soon. I guess that could be the core of next week.
Yes.
So design session next week. Design.
Yes.
Session.
Oh my gosh.
Nice. Okay, so we're gonna say design session. Wow. Design session next week. Assuming that we get the battle build out again, we should definitely get it out. Assuming. And then so Thomas again, that'll be next week. Next Q&A. We'll go over what the battle build entails, and then we'll also go over the plans for the Otto's House critical steps.
Also kind of how we're going to bridge that with the art too. A little bit. Yes.
Yeah, we'll talk about the art, buddy.
Yep.
How long does the art test usually take to approve? A day or 2 tops?
Yeah, I would definitely reach out to your respective stagehand and just be like, hey, has it been approved? I think for the most part, I'm remembering your assets. They're fantastic. So you should be good to go. And I think I might not have mentioned it earlier, but we are in the process of moving over all the next round of assets. So we'll have a ton of assets to assign out. So there might be a delay of a few days before we can get contracts going out, but that should be very soon. But yeah, for the most part, you can't really fail the asset test or the art test unless you literally just stop working on it. So yeah, I think for the most part, yeah, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess I was waiting, leaving the conversation. Yeah. All right, enough room. So, do you guys understand the marketing Bout? Was the marketing Bout overview good? It said they want bigger overviews up front. So this is upfront marketing Bout. One yes, one no, please. Pretty please. I think I get it. I wasn't here to hear it. All right, one more time.
Yes.
These are great. All right, so essentially the marketing bout is about where you're going to be focused on the approval-based track for now. We have different categories for like, oh wait, I'm not even sharing the screen. One second. Okay, so Notion doc, we'll be adding this Notion doc after the call to a channel, probably called Marketing Bout. When you get to this doc, rules at the top. It's happening between August 30th and September 20th. I'm gonna skip over that for now. Link to the Monochrome core documentation so you can remember that. And then going over approval base, you'll have a core category such as comics, memes, or ads. And then outside of that, you're going to have a topic such as autos, trouble, waking up, rails, patient patience, so on and so forth. And then you can see the reward price right there. Underneath that, there's a description, and then there's a submission form for the error table. So what you're going to be doing as an example is for this, you'll be creating a comic focused around autos, trouble, waking up. And then I'm going to open the Airtable link and switch over in a second. Okay, so then when you go to submit, the form's going to look like this: email, team name, Discord, team members' emails, Twitter handle, and Instagram handle, and then tag. For now, we're going to fix this so I have auto inputs, but you can just mark it, so auto waking up. And then underneath track, so depending on like what you're able to submit, because this is a comic, maybe like you're not an artist and you're only able to submit writing, you would just choose writing. Maybe you're an artist, you would choose art. Maybe you're like a team and you have like an artist and a writer. That's how you go about that. And then you would do the actual file upload. We don't have a template for the comic, but you know, short comic format. And then attach that, and then you can read the description right there. And then for formats, so PNG, PDF, depending on art and writing. And then we have loose overviews for the bout. Outside of that, switching back to the Notion. All right, so again, price is right there as far as how that works. So once submission is closed, as in September 20th, the judges will judge the top 1 to 3 winnings based on the category and the topic. So it might be just one, it might be like the first 3, depending on what the topic is. But outside of that, they're going to get paid the payment award. So if there's 3 winners, all 3 winners will get $5 each, you know, 3 teams. And then outside of that, participants will accumulate points for winning entries. So essentially, you know, if you have like 5 winning entries, again, you'll reach another reward tier. We're hoping to do Kickstarter prototype rewards. Sorry, those aren't listed yet. We're still listing out the core Kickstarter prototypes. Hopefully we'll get that up by next week. And then extra payment and contract work like the other bouts. Outside of that, oh yeah, we're also going to be doing narrator sound bites for any like sound designers, musicians. Yep. And then tomorrow we'll be starting a marketing leaderboard, which will be similar to the character creative bout marketing track, where there will be one, you enter your email to sign up for it. And then from there, you're able to do various social tasks, such as liking a Facebook post, liking a tweet, commenting on like a YouTube video or something like that. And then you gain points for doing those actions. All right. Watch this. So you hold it. It told you. Crazy, crazy. Okay, so getting paid to make memes sounds like a pretty sweet job. All right, so let's see. The marketing bout is essentially comics and memes. Yep. And then, and then we get paid to make memes. Yes, we're paying people to make memes. We're getting paid for interactions. Interactions, not necessarily. So the marketing, so if you're talking, Thomas, if you're talking about the leaderboard itself has like various actions. Liking was like using an example. I don't remember what the exact actions are, but they're pretty much like, one, you can do like image inputs. So as an example, last time we had people doing like sketches of auto/Rael. And then another thing is just commenting on a video. So commenting on the video doesn't necessarily mean the comment has to be good. And then outside of that, like a Facebook comment, again, not necessarily has to be good. And then it's like sharing a tweet. So, you know, it's your option to share the tweet. So that's essentially it. I think liking was like a poor example. Don't know if that's actually a feature or not. All right. And then outside of that, yeah. So that's the marketing Bout. We are really interested in narrator sound bites, by the way. So please definitely do this. All right. So any other questions? Okay, and we're also now getting around the time we're usually closing the meetings. So we'll stay around probably until 9-ish. And then Nick has to prep for the movie reference night, which is going to be the Simpsons movie at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, awesome. And then how long should the sound bites be? I think they should just be snippets. Let's see. So I think we'll leave it up to y'all's discretion, but essentially we wouldn't want the sound bites being longer than 30 seconds.
Whoa, this is incredibly fun. What? I love
it. I'll go for it. So Rainia? Ray. That's right. Okay, so Ray, essentially what you do is if you're interested in the project, just go ahead and do it, and then you can submit it. What we're looking for with these, we're not looking for like the most high fidelity memes. We're looking for like loose meme sketches, and then you're gonna submit it from there and get paid. So again, it's not even like we're looking for like dank quality memes. We're just looking for like meme ideas. High fidelity memes. Awesome. But Ray, if you are interested in creating meme-like stuff, I definitely reach out to Nick related to the Kickstarter kit. Yes. We did look at each other when you put the question mark. All right, cool, chill. So again, we're approaching that time. I'm not gonna bug y'all with questions. Y'all are free to go. If you have any questions, please ask them. We're down to answer them. We'll stay on for another 15 minutes. We'll try not to geek about One Piece like last time, but you know, chill talk. Yeah, it was not freaking brief. One Piece conversation is fun to listen to, though. Another question, yes. Yes.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I don't think you understand how many times.
Wait. You have to focus on the Tyler A has a question, and then we can answer Ray's question. Yes. Focus. I've seen My Hero 10 times, the first season. What is the status state of characters from the character Bout? Yes. So, is that from like, I guess what status or state? So essentially with the character creative Bout, what we're doing, one, that wasn't really to source characters, although if we do want to source the characters, we will reach out about buying those like the IP for those characters separately. Essentially, the people who won the character creative Bout have all been like onboarded and started like core workshop processes. So the characters from the character creative Bout, those won't be integrated just yet, except for like example, we have reached out to a few people like Ina. We plan to get Moral into the game, and then Dr. Cool Guy, we're getting Screechy into the game. So again, if you didn't win the character creative bout and you're asking about like your character getting in the game, that's probably going to be a slightly future thing for us because we're like super targeted on the Kickstarter right now. Yes, Ina. Wait, Ina, you didn't tell her or them?
I think I might have missed that. So I'm glad you're finding out now.
We love moral.
Yeah, I definitely didn't do it. I'm messaging a lot of people.
Ina, it's not your fault. It's only Nick's fault.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yes, Marshall Pro, you can ask your question.
Yeah.
More out.
I totally butchered it, dude.
I always butcher everything. I'm from the South. It's my plight. But all right. Yeah, but you're from Atlanta.
Atlanta, baby.
Atlanta. All right. So essentially, real quick, falling back a step, our feelings on My Hero. We love it. We absolutely love it. Yeah. Season 4 was amazing. Season 3 was amazing. Season 2 was amazing. Season 1 was amazing.
Definitely watched it.
I've seen season 1 10 times. Season 2 at least 5-ish times. Season 3 2 or 3 times. And sadly, season 4 only once. But don't worry, I'm gonna fix that real soon.
Are you just like throwing out numbers?
No, I'm not. I promise.
All right.
Well, think about it. Like 10, 5, 2. That shows like, yeah, I stopped at certain points. Yeah. It was also like, they've been out longer. In the first season, come on. It just establishes the world. Yeah. You get like all the classroom feels and the All Might No Move fight.
Yeah.
The camera, like, even though it wasn't a camera, the camera work. And then season 4, fine. But okay. And then so, hey, my question is, yep. And then so, yep. More L. Yeah, no, well, it's coming down later. And then, okay, so I basically wanted to find out if the journal was reviewed and required any changes, etc. The journal, the art asset journal, a journal asset.
Oh, a journal asset. Yes, let me see here. I think that has been approved. I would definitely reach out to your respective stagehand. So that might be Jimothy or Bonbon, but I would take a look at that. Or I would just reach out to them and they should be able to get back to you on whether that's been approved or not.
And then I see that question for 1 second. Okay. Yep. They were busy talking about One Piece. And then, okay, have we seen both My Hero movies? We saw the first one. Due to Nick, we haven't seen the second one.
Oh, really?
I beg you all the time. I keep saying we're not watching another anime movie until we watch the My Hero movie. Haven't I?
Dang it.
Just in case you guys couldn't tell, we're roommates. Dang, Nick. Yeah, dang, Nick.
Yeah, right.
If you could have any quirk, what would it be? I would be able to control shadows. I could completely control shadows and become a shadow.
Yeah, we talked about how his power would evolve with lots of training.
Yeah, right? Like, I realized bullets have shadows, and I was like, huh.
Right?
Would you use it to be a hero, or would I use it to make everyday life easier? Okay,
Whoa.
So this is a running thing in the company. I have to admit it. Everybody says I'm neutral evil, so I'd probably be a villain.
But a really compelling villain.
Like, what was it? Gentle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Thanos.
Not Thanos. But maybe the ideology aspect.
Yeah.
Oh, God. But yes, I would be a villain. And then, that sounds like an incredible quirk. Thank you. Yo, Nick, what would be your quirk?
Oh, man. I have not thought about this enough.
Uh-huh.
Oh, dear. I had to come up with a totally new quirk.
Okay, Ray. So just remember, you have to ask Nick about his quirk. I've been trying so hard to get out of him.
Yeah, I'm going to work on this. I'll get back to you.
a ghost-like quirk where you could turn invisible and go through walls and erase presence. Yes. Ooh.
I think I would.
Better Miria.
Yeah, I definitely would. I'm definitely feeling an enhancement work. Like that's it. That's all I have in my head right now.
Was it Miria's quirk all encompassing like that? It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Although you couldn't turn invisible. You still saw him. That's the difference.
No.
Yeah. Okay. The ultimate assassin. Whoa, Ray. Yeah, exactly. Miria was invisible. Yep. A quirk where I could bring my drawings to life.
That's
Yo,
awesome.
watch Black Clover.
Or One Piece. There's a character
Oh, yeah.
like the 700s. Episode-wise. Oh my goodness. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paintbrush, dude.
The lady.
No, Samurai.
Oh, but the lady could do it too from Doflamingo's crew. Well, she could draw, and then the drawings came to life. Yeah.
There's two.
I think there's more than two. One Piece is great.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's happening.
Yeah, right?
Oh god. Lol. Okay, Agretzko season 3. Yeah, so essentially Agretzko season 2 was amazing. I think that's my favorite cartoon donkey out of all cartoon donkeys. But can't wait for season 3. Haven't seen it yet. You need to watch Agretzko. I also thought wanting yeah, right. When I thought about my shadow quirk, I was like, oh my god, what if I was Todoroki? I could throw shadow.
That.
Oh, don't even go there.
Like,
right.
There's no ceiling with that.
Yeah, right.
What does that even mean?
At least with a shadow quirk, you're weak against light, and then with a light quirk, you're weak against darkness. But when you control both, it's kind of like, right? That's a scary thought. Never.
Too much power.
Never.
Yeah.
Season 5 is gonna be great. Oh my god. What was the good one from this season? What show though? My Hero? Yes. But best show from this season so far, Great Pretender.
Yeah, I really like the Great Pretender.
Yeah, if y'all haven't seen Great Pretender on Netflix, definitely watch it. Oh shoot, the show I was talking about before. Oh, I mentioned Agretzko. Somebody else mentioned Agretzko earlier. And yes, that's a show on Netflix with a early 20-year-old Tanuki working an office job. And she sings metal to release her feelings. And it's an amazing show.
I didn't know she sang metal.
Yeah? What are you talking about? That's literally the trailer.
I haven't seen it.
Yes, you have. You hovered over it on Netflix. I was here.
It's a while ago
And then let's see. Yes, Agretzko. Binge it. Yes, binge it. Nick, binge it.
Yes.
And then I think you guys would love MASH animated Mario tunes. I think we've seen that. Have you seen that? Yeah. And then, yes, they do. And it's great. COVID pushed all the shows to January. Yeah, right? I hate that. Whatever happened to Attack on Titan? Wasn't that like coming out and now we have no idea what's happening with it?
That's late, I think.
It got like crazy delayed. Yeah, right? They're pulling season 1.
Well, I hope they just spend more time on it and make it.
No, don't say that.
I would be okay with it.
With a 5-year gap. I don't know how long first, but a 5-year gap?
I could wait another year.
Another year, okay.
Yeah.
And then let's see. I feel like we missed it. Hold up. Great Pretender is so good. Yes. Was so good. Well, they finished it. We finished it. And then it got a super hiatus. Hiatus. I'm that person that says words and then other people around me forget how to say the words because I messed up that bad. I don't know. And then the Demon Slayer movie. Don't talk about that. Oh my god.
Yeah, these sections are really just got that anime.
Demon Slayer. If y'all haven't seen Demon Slayer, please just watch it. It's 24 episodes of just pure beauty. Ugh. And then Infinity Train. Yo, we should watch Infinity Train. Isn't it on HBO? We had to watch Infinity Train and Owl House and Glitch Test.
What's Owl House?
It's about a house that has an owl. You remember that one meme that was like, I'm hooting, hoo, hoo.
Yeah.
Cool. And then it was incredible. There we go. We did not see Owl House yet, but we will. Definitely. Well, you see, we have to watch it. What are you talking about? It's like burned into my brain, I promise. Amphibia. That's the one I need to write down. I will write that one down. I keep forgetting the name.
Marsh comes in like a lion.
Well, you don't know that anime? Wow. I haven't finished it though. The main character is a little too little.
This almost looks One Piece in style.
Oh, right, that drawing. Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, definitely not One
Or the
Piece.
manga.
It's like slice of life in a beautiful way.
That looks great.
Yeah, right. Just look at all the feels. And then, okay. Rise of the TMNT. You need to watch that too. That just finished up.
Yes! Ina, thank you.
You should each watch one. Ooh.
Let's put that
Right?
because we finished Ruby.
You mean season 1? Yeah, out of the 7-season show. Yeah. I think I'm on season 5, Lord. Ruby was interesting. Wow. Whoa, Ruby has 8. I was off again. Gee, they just keep releasing them. It's crazy.
What's that other show that they came out with? The sci-fi one?
Oh, you're talking about, what was that called?
RBB?
I don't think so. Sadie? Genlock.
Genlock.
Yeah, Genlock.
Yeah.
Red versus blue. That was our review. I was like, huh? Yeah, right. Have you seen Red versus Blue?
Yes, during college. I don't remember too much.
Dude, I binge watched like 5 seasons right before college. When I was binge watching it, One Piece. Just like slide that in there.
Yeah, right. That sounds like a fun time right there.
Oh, that summer was pretty fun. Ugh. Wisdom teeth getting cool. Not fun.
After was pretty fun, right?
No, wait, no, that's when it hurts. Before it was fun.
I thought you were pretty drugged up, man.
Nah, dude. Like you wake up from the what's that, anesthesia?
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah. And then whatchamacallit?
You're making me question.
I know, I'm questioning everything tonight. And then you're literally like, oh wait, my mouth hurts. Like it really hurts. A company that's seen lucrative finances from reviving the proverbial dead horse.
Well, I recently figured out that everything is owned by one brother.
No, what are you talking about?
Rooster Teeth is owned by one.
It's everything's owned by no. It's everything's owned by Warner Bros. Or Disney.
That's true. Yeah,
they like split in half,
right?
Or Viacom. What's this evil corporation we don't have a name of? Well, they own Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
and MTV,
Showtime, Comedy Central,
and they own BT. Oh my
and
God.
Paramount.
Wow.
And the CW. Oh
Well,
my goodness.
Okay.
Designated day for cartoon discussion and geek out sessions like Q&A sessions. Yes.
Cartoon geek out sessions.
want to do like an open mic
You see,
thing.
I think we just
Somehow.
need to like combine the anime and like cartoon and like retro reference nights into just like a short marathon, like a 1 hour, 1.5 hour marathon.
Interesting.
Yeah. You see?
Interesting.
You see? Yeah.
I mean, that, I like
And then that leaves room for other events in a given week.
That's true. Okay.
Yes. Life planning. Awesome. Cool. All right. So it is now 9. Nick has to start prepping for the movie reference night, which is happening at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
So-
I haven't seen since this movie. That was a good time.
Yes. And then so we're going to be having the core reference nights during the week. Was it anime on Tuesday?
Anime on Tuesday.
And then retro on Thursday, along with the Q&A. And then next Sunday for the Q&A, we will be going over 1, the winners for the game design bout, and then 2, Monochrome's game design. So it'll be a huge game design session.
Yes. And yes, definitely follow up with me on that, Ray. I need to actually iron that out.
Yeah,
I
right?
have an idea. I'm gonna flesh it out more.
All right, awesome. So good night, everybody, and we hope to see you at the movie reference night.